Hello. Recently, I have started thinking about creating more and more webinars to explain what I have learned recently. So, I was looking for softwares which can help me do the webinars, and I found that YouTube and Hangouts Air are pretty much easy to use and free to use and are scalable. So, I thought I'll use these and also start a webinar with explaining how to create a webinar using these tools. So the prerequisites for this is pretty simple. You just need an YouTube account if you are a presenter, and if you also want to participate in the webinar as a guest, you could use your YouTube account to do that. And you can also publish your video on YouTube for future audience. So it's pretty much simple, the steps. So there is this link youtube.com/myliveevents. So you'll have to log into YouTube, and for first time users you'll have to click on enable live streaming, and for second time users they can directly start creating a live event. So if you are a first time user, you might see this screen when you go to that page. So it'll ask you to enable live streaming, and enabling this might take up to 24 hours. So once it's enabled, it will show you the page which says you have been enabled for live streaming and create live event. So for second time users, you could directly go to youtube.com/myliveevents and click on new live event, and you can choose the title of your video and some description and whether you want the listing to be private or public, and you can select the default quick Google Hangouts on Air option, and you can go live. It will take you to Hangouts and you can customize your settings, such as you can switch off your webcam or invite people, invite guests. You can share your screen and also control guest settings. And you can use start broadcast to start the broadcast and stop it when you're done. So I'll show you a quick demo. So let's click on this link here. So that will take you to youtube.com/myliveevents, and you can click on create live event and give it a title, how to create webinar on YouTube live, and you can select when to do this. You can schedule the webinar, you can add an end time, you can give some description, tags, and you can choose what kind of webinar it is. It can be public or unlisted or private. And then you can use the custom option, which will allow you to use more encoding options. So you can use other custom encoding software to stream it to YouTube. I'll not touch base on these because I would like to use the simple Google Hangout on Air for this one. And then I click go live nav. And it'll ask you if you are okay to enter Google Hangout on Air so that you can stream live from your webcam. So I will click OK for this, and then it will take you to the Hangouts application. And it will ask you permission to use your microphone and camera, and you can say allow. And I'm switching off the camera for now. So it's just loading up things here, and so you can start broadcast right away, or you could mute your microphone, or you can adjust bandwidth usage. You can see the settings. So for cam, I'm using FaceTime HD cam and I'm using external microphone. So I can change these settings, or I can add people. just like you add people to your hangouts. And you could also share your screen, so you can share your entire screen or just a particular application and say share. And there are other settings, such as you could determine how you want the guest settings to be. You can hide their audio and video from my broadcast, and other settings you could do. Let's see how it goes. I'll start broadcast. So it says you can broadcast for up to 8 hours, which is fine. So it's now trying to start the setup. So now it's sort of broadcasting it. So for the purpose of this video, I'll stop the broadcast now to save time. So broadcast has been successfully terminated. So you can see that it has created this video now. So you can watch your video through this now trying link to start the setup. So now it's sort of broadcasting it. So for the so that's pretty much it about the demo. You have a great time. Thank you for listening and watching this video. I hope you'll create some great content for sharing your knowledge and help others. Thank you so much.